Welcome to the webinar on IDX Broker Widget Showcase. It's going to be sort of a shorter webinar. I'm going to show you how to create some of these widgets, some of the settings that you can do within the widgets, and also I'm going to do something different that we don't usually do. Is I'm going to show you how to get those widgets into the WordPress side of things. So hang with me, and we'll go over this stuff now. Okay. When you use IDX Broker widgets, you can add as many widgets as you want to start. As many pages as you want, as many widgets you want within that page. Just as long as it's tasteful and within your limits, you can go ahead and put that in as many as you want. You can make your site easy to navigate and conveniently display valuable information on any of your IDX pages. You can add a property to your MLS and it will appear automatically through your widgets. Everything's dynamic, so when you set it up, it's going to, once the MLS stuff refreshes, your widgets are going to refresh as well. Your custom out-of-the-box widgets will automatically resize to fit any device's screen resolution. So it means that it's just 100% mobile responsive. It's going to make sure that any device is going to be able to use your websites just like an application would. You can customize sizing and placement using the widget editor tools right in your IDX control panel. So there's a lot of different places where you can actually, customize for your WordPress site, using CSS within the IDX Broker control panel. Your site's visitors can register using sign-up form widgets right from their mobile devices. We also have different kind of widgets where you can log in, you can have customers come back, and you can capture leads and different things like that. So I'll show you how to go over those. Okay, so the first one we're going to go over is Slideshow Widget. Now, a Slideshow Widget's kind of like it looks here. Certain intervals it's going to slide by. So with the Slideshow Widget, you can rotate your listings on any page of your website. Using an advanced search page, you can set the listings that will appear in your widget based on any of the fields that your MLS is making available. Most MLSs have anywhere from 60 to 200 fields, and you can customize your advanced search page and use that to bring in whatever you want on your Slideshow Widget. You can set the intervals that the pictures slide by, as well as the size of the photos properties information. So the properties information, if you can see, is right here. It's just a little, comes up and tells you the min-max price or min-max, bathrooms, bedrooms, price, different things like that. IDX Broker also allows the use of custom CSS. This allows you to customize the CSS cases and IDs associated with the widgets. So now I'm going to go in and actually show you how to create one of these Slideshow widgets. So we're going to go into the IDX Broker dashboard, and once you're logged in, you're going to be able to go in here to these top blue buttons in the main navigation. We're going to click the one that says Designs, and then in the sub-navigation, we're going to click Widgets, and then Create. Oops, it logged me out of there. Let me log back into this. Here we are. So again, Designs, Widgets, and then Create. So we're going to go ahead and create a Slideshow widget. So we're going to select the type of widget. First one there is Slideshow. Properties to feature. There's a lot of different ways you can build this widget. For this one, though, we're going to use a custom search, which uses your advanced search page. Right here, you're going to see. So now here's basically your advanced search page. All the fields that you can add to it. Here's all the basic stuff. That's anything above this blue button. And here's any of the fields that you may have, the advanced search fields that you may have added to your page. Now we're going to keep this pretty basic just because it's a demo, but this is where you can really narrow it down and get whatever you want inside that slideshow. We're going to go down here to the bottom here. We're going to go to make this mobile responsive here. We're just going to call this Slideshow Demo so we can find it later. Now it's going to ask you the sorting order. We're going to go highest to lowest. This is all the mobile responsive stuff, so it doesn't allow you to pick this unless you turn that off. Then you could, pick this, of course. Here's the intervals, fade in time, change between properties, caption opacity, so how clear it's going to be, and then the caption height. This is something you're going to want to set. That's again going to be that little thing that pops up. It's going to tell you about the property. I like to set mine for 20 to 25%. So then we're going to go ahead and build the widget. So now if you're using a WordPress site, you can go ahead and use the plugin, and it would automatically import these over for you when you refresh the plugin. But if you're using an HTML-based site, of course, you can grab this script and copy and paste this directly into your site wherever you like. Again, here's the CSS where you can really customize these widgets. Lots of different stuff you can get in there and customize. So we're going to preview this widget just to make sure we got something here. There we go. So it pops out this little slideshow widget, and you'll notice this is the little caption we were talking about. I set it to be 20%. And then these properties are slide by at certain intervals, whatever we set that to. There's another one. And that's how you do that for the slideshow. We're going to go back over here to the PowerPoint here. That's the slideshow widget. Start me over here. Okay, now the next one we're going to talk about is the showcase widget. Now with the showcase widget, you can display your active listings in a grid style format on any page of your website. It looks a lot like this over here. This feature can be custom configured using the easy to use column and row selector option that you'll find within the IDX Broker dashboard. You can also choose to create one column showcase for use in sidebar or grid to use in your neighborhood page. And that'll also resize and be in a one column if you're using a mobile device as well. Now let me go in there and show you real fast how to build one of the showcase widgets. This is back in the IDX Broker dashboard again. And we're going to go back up here to designs and widgets. And we're going to create a new one here. Oops, gotta get off that page first. So let's create now. And now we're going to go ahead and create that showcase. Properties to feature, it's going to ask you, if you have your featured properties, you could put those in there. If you have your sold pending properties, we store those for you when you sign up for us, and you can also display those. But again, you can use things like Polygon Search and rope off a certain predefined area if you'd like. Well, why don't we go ahead and use that Polygon Search for this one? Well, let's make sure my map is displaying in the right place here. I have to refresh this. All right, looks like we're not going to build that up based on a polygon. I didn't geocode that, but let's go ahead and go in here and create one. Showcase again. And we're just going to build this again based on the advanced search page. Again, you'll see the basic stuff here: min-max price, bedrooms, bathrooms, that kind of stuff. Again, your advanced search fields. But we're going to go down here again to the bottom, and again we're going to make this responsive. We're going to call this demo showcase, so we can find it again later when we put it into the WordPress side of things. You can have decide how many columns you want this to be wide, or how many listings. For this one, let's go ahead and just do 12. Then we're going to go ahead and build the widget. Again, here's the code if you're using an HTML-based site. Widget CSS again. Well, let's preview this widget. Now you're going to notice the grid style format. This is the widget we just built. You can narrow it down, as much as you want based on those advanced search page, but this is kind of a wide open one. Gets everything in there. All right, it's going to start me over again. Okay. Okay. So the next widget is called the Map Search widget. And with the Map Search widget, you can have a full page map search on any page hosted by you. You're going to have the ability to generate and store an unlimited number of map widgets. You can set default property types for each. You can customize the pin color, style, or anything else displayed in the map widget using custom CSS. You can enable listing pin cluster for your pins to get 500 properties on each map. And that's what these are right here. Is you'll see these little numbers on these clusters here, and you zoom in on those, and they'll kind of explode and show you exactly where those properties are at. And it zooms in on the map. Now these map search widgets are great if you have something like a WordPress theme that has a map on the front page. It's going to need one of these widgets rather than just having a map search page. Now this map search widget is a platinum only feature, so keep that in mind as well. I'm going to go over here and just show you how to build one of these really quickly. Back into the IDX Broker dashboard. widgets, create. Oops, gotta get off this page again. Now create. Okay, map search. Again, we'll call this demo map. We're going to make this responsive. Takes all this away, so I don't have to worry about that. Low price, we're just going to call it 5 and then a bunch. So okay, so you can geolocate this based on address, latitude, longitude, different things like that. We're going to do our address here. Right now, it says it's added to it, and we're going to go ahead and build the widget. Now you'll get a bunch of different code here. You're going to need both of these if you're actually going to put these into an HTML-based site. But there's support pages that are going to walk you right through this and be able to show you exactly how to do that. We also have support on, in-house that's here available 6 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday as well. So you can give those guys a call if you run into some problems. Now we're previewing that widget, and you're going to notice these listing pin clusters here we talked about. Now it's going to have these little areas, and as you zoom in or you hit these, notice they zoom in and become smaller until you actually get all the way down into that property, and you'll be able to actually see the property there. And these are handy. I mean, you could put these in your sidebar wherever you'd like. Again, if you have that WordPress site that's going to require one of those, kind of like this one here, this would require a map search widget. Okay. Let's get back to my slide here. Okay, you're also going to get some assorted login widgets. These are things where you can capture leads, and your customers can come back and log in and have all the, like a little dashboard where they left off and all their saved properties and things. Your web visitors can register for their own My Listings Manager account and manage properties they find while searching MLS listings on your website. After signing up for an account, you as the administrator are able to view all activity for that specific lead. Simply add these widgets to your sidebar or anywhere else on your website to provide your visitors with an easy way to log into their My Listings Manager account and make changes to their saved searches or saved properties. Now you'll notice over here on this, if we go over to one of our pages where we get a sidebar, I put some of these things in there. You're going to notice the lead sign up demo, lead login demo, different things like that. And these are going to be in pages wherever you have a sidebar. For this demo site, I'm actually using an Agent Evolution theme. It's called Prime Location. And now after building all these widgets, I'm going to show you how to get these into the sites. Something a little different here. Okay, so now we'll go back into widgets and manage. We're going to see all the widgets we created, any ones that we labeled demo. And now we're going to be able to go back into WordPress. Log into the dashboard here. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is within the IDX Broker dashboard, once you have the plugin installed, you're going to need to refresh that plugin to make sure that any of the links that we built or any of the widgets, pages, anything within the IDX dashboard is then imported over here into your WordPress dashboard. And that's, essentially what the plugin does. So we're going to go over here to settings, to IDX Broker. And we're going to visit our little plugin here. Excuse me. Okay, so now here you're going to see all the stuff, where you put in your API key and all that. We have different videos to show you the, introductory kind of things. But for this one, we're just going to go ahead and refresh the plugin. We'll wait till this is done spinning here. Okay, now any of the links or the widgets we created is now going to be available within the IDX Broker dashboard. So we're going to go in here to Appearance and then Widgets. What I like to do so I can make sure to find my widgets is I'll just do a quick little find here. And since I labeled them all demo, I should be able to find those here. Now you'll see all those things here. So this is our sidebar area. We don't really want to mess with that real fast. We want to just get somewhere where I can show you let's see, which one do we want to put in there real fast? Let's do the slideshow demo real quick. We're going to go ahead and bring that up. All I can do is drag and drop it up in here into place. We're going to go right above our, oops, where is it there? Right above our Omni Search widget on the front page. We're just going to call this demo again. We're going to save this. And now we're going to go over to our site. And you'll notice it's not there yet. So what we need to do is update our wrapper within our site. So now we're going to go back over to our settings here, IDX Broker. So this way, anytime you created something or you imported something in there, it's going to reflect in your site. So you're going to update your wrapper here. And we're going to grab this link here. We're going to copy it. We're going to go back into our IDX Broker dashboard. We're going to over here to wrappers. And we're going to paste this right into the site here. And you'll see the saving was successful. So we're going to go back over here. And we're going to refresh this page, clear the cache. And now you'll notice this widget. Now it goes up to fit the container. This is probably not the container you want to put this kind of widget in. Just wanted to show you, that you can pretty easily get this widget in here, and you can grab any one of those widgets that we're talking about that we just created, within the widgets area. And once you refresh that plugin, anything that you created is going to be over there, within pages or within widgets and different things like that. Get back in my slides here. All right. Oh, last one there. We also have the Carousel Widget. It provides site visitors the ability to click through listings they may be interested in through a carousel listing display. The property details will display below the picture, much like the Showcase widget. You have the option to choose from the following types of properties that you want to include. You can put your featured properties in there, supplemental properties, which is a way that you can actually upload properties into IDX Broker that aren't on the MLS. It's great for different things, like if somebody's a for sale by owner and they wanted you to go ahead and display this on your property or on your website, you can put those in supplemental properties and build a widget to go ahead and showcase those. You can also put your featured agents properties, your sold pending properties, a custom search, which we built many times here in this demo, a custom list. You can build by addresses, MLS ID numbers, different things like that. Or, of course, a Polygon Search. Keep in mind, a Polygon is only a Platinum feature. So if you wanted to use the Polygon Search tool for yourself for building links, predefined searches, or if you wanted your customers or your clients to be able to get on there and actually, rope off a certain area that they wanted to live within, then that would be a Platinum-only feature. So please keep that in mind. Okay, this concludes our demo here. If you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in there now. We got Jeff answering questions. And we will also record this and put this on our YouTube channel. It takes about 24 to 48 hours to actually get this up there, but it'll be available for you anytime. And you can visit our YouTube channel by going to idxbroker.com. And in the footer of any page there, you're going to notice 5 or 6 tiles there. One of them is labeled IDX Broker, and that will take you directly, or I'm sorry, not IDX Broker, but one is labeled YouTube, and that will take you directly to our IDX Broker channel. If you have any questions, go ahead and give us an email here at IDX Broker, or info@idxbroker.com. Any of our upcoming webinars, you'll be able to find here. And we try to do those bi-weekly. A lot of good stuff going on in the future. And lastly, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're always happy to answer questions, and we're always putting new features and different things like that on our social media. So again, I'll just leave another minute or two. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post those, and Jeff will answer those as soon as he can.